Hey guys, Ryan here. So today I'll be reviewing a course I've been doing on udemy.com about video editing and specifically on Adobe Premiere Pro. So the video is called specifically Adobe Premiere Pro CC Beginner Video Editing, and it is made by Brad Newton, and of course everything will be linked below in the description. So first I'll be talking about what it is, its key feature, its prices, and I'll be going over the pros, the cons, my overall thoughts, and if I think you should purchase this product or not. So the product actually goes on for $40 Canadian, which is about, I would say, between $30 to $35 US. And I bought it for $26. It is actually currently on sale as well for the same price. Guys, quick spoiler, it is absolutely worth it. I'll be going over why it is worth it and why you should continue to watch this video. So the reasons why I decided to purchase this course and not another one were multiple. First of all, this one seemed to cover all the fundamentals of video editing. Second of all, it talked about multiple facets of being a YouTuber or editing for a YouTuber. And third of all, and probably the most important of all, is it had practice projects. So it was very convenient for me to just practice with the footage she was providing. Also, I would also add that Brad is also, well, he seemed very chill. I like his vibe from the preview I watched before purchasing the class. So what can you expect after following this class? First of all, you can expect to launch your own YouTube channel and edit videos just like I do right now, because I was an absolute beginner at first, and I'm able to run this channel right now. And hopefully I'm doing Brad and his lessons justice right now with probably subpar editing for now, but it's gonna get better. You'll also be able to do travel montages, but overall I would say you will be able to operate Premiere Pro at a pretty good level. Obviously, he doesn't go into the detail of every single options you can do within the software, but you'll learn the different elements of the workspace, the different types of tools and methods you can use. You'll also get into animation, audio design, and color correction, and overall just a bunch of cool effects and tricks you can use to help you tell a story throughout your edits. Now quickly, before I give my pros and cons, if you could just quickly help me out and drop a like and subscribe if you want as well, that would be really appreciated. And yeah, back to the video. So my pros for this course are as follows. First, I will credit Brad's personality and teaching style. I think the way he teaches is very clear and understandable. He doesn't sound too academical. He doesn't do too much, but his explanations are very easy to understand. Second, and probably the biggest pros for me personally, is that Brad gives you footage in addition to the project framework, which I think is hugely convenient if you want to practice in, especially as a first-time editor. You don't have to go through search throughout the web for some footage or film it yourself. You just have it right there at the tip of your fingers. In addition to that, he also gives you access to a bunch of resources. I can think of sound effects, music, motion graphics, and also what they call LUTs, LUTs are basically filters that you apply over your videos. Think of Instagram filters, but for videos. Now, another point is how the course is structured. It's just straightforward and makes sense. That's really simple, but I didn't really have any problem advancing in the course. Didn't need to go back and forth between the different sections because I didn't understand anything. I know now this should be a given, but I've actually followed another course from a big YouTuber, and his structures and explanations were kind of all over the place and subpar. This is coming from a point of comparison, but if you want, I'll drop a review on that other course in the future. Now, this is a course on Premiere Pro first and foremost, but also on video editing. So he teaches you a bunch of editing styles and techniques you can use for other software, so you'll definitely have transferable skills as well. Now onto the cons. This is not really a con, but keep in mind this course is for absolute beginners. So if you have a little bit of knowledge about Premiere Pro or any other editing software, you'll probably find it a bit slow to pick up. So you'll probably need to skip the first few lessons. Also, this might not go as in depth as you would like if you have a bit of knowledge about video editing. Now, a second con is that this course was actually last updated in November of 2021. So that's a little bit over a year ago. But in this case, I don't really think it matters since it's a beginner's course and the basics stay the basics. But maybe with the new updates, he would have had a little bit more content. And my last con is that it can be sometimes slow-paced or a bit repetitive at times, even for a beginner. But I don't really think it matters that much in the sense that I'd rather it to be repetitive than to lack content, right? And then also I watch pretty much all the videos at 1.5 times speed, which helped the process of going a bit faster. So obviously guys, you're gonna need a Premiere Pro subscription or an Adobe license of some sort if you want to follow the course. It is to consider in terms of pricing. Personally, I have it free with my job, but I think it should be around $15 per month or something like that. You also need a decent enough computers. Now Brad goes over ways to maximize the software without needing like a super powerful computer, but I definitely recommend using an SSD and having a decent graphics card. So my final thoughts, guys, I think the pros vastly outweigh the con. Let me know what you think below about that. But you know, there is always room for improvement, but overall I would give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. I would redo the class again if I needed to without hesitation, and also I'll probably going back to the course in order to remember some pieces of information and techniques that he teaches. So guys, please let me know if you're trying to follow a video editing course as well, or if you think you found a better one. Write it in the comments below, I'll make sure to answer you. And if you want to follow my little journey of becoming a video editor, feel free to follow and like. Thanks again, bye.